Now to shoot all caution to the breeze.
I think there is one more we can try. I say we should, like, in this area, maybe at least try and, like, show off the one other one to show what happens if you try to do more than just the normal 7.
I will say this. We won't be able to do that until we're done with the Sonic 3 portion of this whole playthrough.
Really? So after this point, no other special stages in Sonic 3 will count. It has to come.
No. It has to be from the Sonic and Knuckles portion, which, that being said, that doesn't mean I shouldn't take the chance to find a few other of those big rings, because now, whenever I collect one, they'll give me 50 rings right off the bat.
Right.
So you don't go to the special zone, it just will give you 50. Oh, okay.
Yep, that way you can have instant access to your special transformation.
That is handy. Okay. Whee! So, and then, Matt, do you have any, like, thoughts on, like, Sonic as of today?
The series
What was that?
In my opinion, the series has gone downhill. But I don't think it's, like, the worst thing. A lot of people, like, would protest, oh, the Sonic series is absolutely horrendous now.
Forces tortured me on a level that I will never recover from.
The most I'll say on the matter is that, say whatever you will about the brand now, it is getting to a point now where they're starting to settle, like, I don't know whether it's been, like, a case since, like, since the Dreamcast era or what.
Oh,
but
boy.
Okay, maybe I'll hold that thought for later. Sorry, man. But I don't know, in all seriousness, it's getting to a point now where it's becoming increasingly obvious that Sonic Team and Sega are starting to settle lean a little too hard into settling with their mediocrity.
Yeah.
Right, well, I mean, it's
And they kind of need to, bump it up a notch.
like...
I'm not gonna say you're wrong on that. I think
Hey.
I think it's partly that, and partly the fact that, not for nothing, I feel like the fan base is really entitled a lot of times.
Oh no,
Yeah.
absolutely. I'd say the problem with Sonic is definitely there between both the fans and the people making the games.
And I don't know if people know what they want, and okay.
Okay, good.
I will
Sounds
admit that if the rumors I've heard about Sonic Rangers are true, I can see it working. I mean, if you want to go fast, why not have it be in a big open,
But
thing?
also
Let me
take
feel-
it to
Ooh, nice.
It's just a few rings.
That's it for triple bar. Whatever. Sorry.
Well, triple bars never really meant to get you a whole lot. It's triple jackpots you want to aim for.
There.
Oh, of
I'm
course.
thinking back to Ratchet and Clank, where there's a whole achievement about getting triple bar. Got
There
it.
you
I
go.
love how I have to make the effort to get to the goal
I
as
wanna
opposed to just
leave
play
now.
the game naturally. Anyway, Super Sonic time.
But yeah,
You're now
he basically,
invincible.
Oh,
except for
there
that.
goes Super Sonic time.
It will never break. It broke.
But yeah, basically, Super Sonic in this game has the exact same properties as he did in 2, where he's mostly invincible, and he goes at a super fast pace.
Yep, but he consumes rings.
Yep, and for Sonic 3 Air's sake, you can change it up, like what background music do you want to play while you are Supersonic? Do you want to go with the Sonic 3 Supersonic theme, the Sonic and Knuckles Supersonic theme, or just have the zone theme sped up? Or just not have nothing at all and just let the music play as naturally intended.
Oh, James, up ahead, go make a detour to the left.
The left?
Yeah, left, and you want to jump up on top of the little, on top of the rotating pillars. And hold to the right. Yeah, you saw it up there for a moment. Just jump.
Need to be a wee bit higher.
And
Whoop,
there you
there you
go.
go.
And there we go. Now,
50.
where was I?
Whee! Spinning.
Now, Sonic, don't goof up this time!
I'm trying not to... What? You!
I'm ready for ya, never mind.
Not even Supersonic was ready for that trap.
Can Supersonic drown?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, jeez. The Screwmobile.
I think I do still... the Screwmobile. That's right, they actually do call out the name of the machine at
What's
the
that,
top.
Oh, wait, but that's right. This is the machine that you get to pilot in Mania.
I was just
That's
saying
right.
the name of the machine. That's all.
Okay. Just thought you said something else, is that?
Nope.
Tails.
Come on.
Come on.
Don't be a coward.
Come on.
There you go.
Yay!
Yeah. Teamwork, that's cheating!
No fair! I was beaten by the supersonic power of teamwork!
Oh, crap. It's the monochrome bunnies.
Oh, drat! I was defeated by the power of love!
Yay!
Totally
Yeah.
platonic.
Seriously, you two, get a room!
But yeah,
In fact, here, why don't I send you to your rooms?
but yeah.
Up in the Marble Gardens!
What? Oh no.
Oh, I love this theme.
Ah, gosh.
But yeah, for now I'm going to put away the maps because I don't have to look for them anymore. We'll just...
Yeah, and which is funny because if I remember correctly, Marble Gardens Act 1 in particular has a shit ton of big rings, which are very obtuse to find.
Oh yeah, they're very
Makes
obtuse.
sense.
It's definitely one of the more expansive levels in the first half of the game, and like I mentioned, like unless it got drowned out, this is probably my favorite track in the first half of Sonic 3.
Aw.
I like it, and I will definitely say what I used to think that this would be one of the themes that Michael Jackson composed. Apparently, it wasn't,
Oh.
Really?
because this is the song they were going to go for, even in the prototype.
The things I remember, the songs I remember offhand being by Michael Jackson, at least by the rumors, was that it was Ice Cap Zone because a lot of people noted that it had a similar chord progression to one of his songs.
It was Ice Cap, Carnival Night. I want to say Launch Base was one of them too.
And the credits.
Yes, and the credits, which, funny enough, that's like the one thing that Michael Jackson composed originally for Sonic 3, but then he just up and took the melody to make it into his own song, Stranger in Moscow.
Yeah, I remember that.
Ah, okay.
There's a lot. It's crazy. That quote unquote it's not quote unquote as in like it's not a good documentary. It's more like it was like it's I say quote unquote because it was like on YouTube, but I remember watching that video like back in high school or something, like 2012, when that guy did the video like detailing all of the similarities and stuff of Sonic 3's composition and Michael Jackson's stuff. But yeah, just a number of things. Trying to think. Okay, random thing then to talk about now, since we're Supersonic and this level's cheese now, is that since this was the introduction, your thoughts on Knuckles and basically what they've done with his character since his inception?
I definitely remember way back when I did play this game during my childhood years. Like, I remember seeing him like for the very first time, like pop up, just
Blasting you.
Supersonics. Yeah, blasting you, taking your emeralds away, and I'm thinking to myself, what a
Duty Head.
yeah, seriously, what a big fake duty head. I kind of want to play as him, but only to find that he wasn't playable in Sonic 3.
Yeah, oddly enough, it wasn't until Sonic Knuckles / 3
Right.
Knuckles where you got to learn that he could glide.
Come on.
Where the hell's he going?
Ah, stupid tunnel bot.
But yeah, no. Other than that, I've for a good chunk of my childhood, I definitely remember Knuckles out of all the side characters the most, and so much so that I did. I appreciated that he got more time in the limelight with the likes of the adventure games and to some degree Heroes. And then came around Shadow the Hedgehog and onward, where they kind of just brought him there without much more context.
Yeah, especially considering he forgot that there's a giant ring pop he has to be guarding.
Yeah, that was an odd thing to have then. Then, I mean, being honest, then it was around the time of like modern Sonic where, why was I even trying to like be subtle about it? Yeah, being honest, the Master Emerald is a huge part of this game's plot, which is why Eggman's here, like all bars to the wall, give me that crap. But they really kind of similar with how the games kind of dropped Supersonic as a plot device. I don't think ever since Adventure do they ever
Adventure
bring
2.
up the Master Adventure 2 do they ever bring up the Master Emerald anymore?
Nope.
I think the only other game I could think of where they outright acknowledge its existence is the Advance trilogy.
That and
Mania.
I do remember. Oh yeah, no, Mania definitely called back to it, and that's just so could joke around that. That's like the one time Knuckles was able to do his goddamn job.
Right.
Yeah.
Actually, wasn't the Master Emerald also mentioned briefly in Chronicles?
It
was.
probably was. I know Sonic X. It was a big part in that as well.
Well,
Oh, you know what? Why don't we go ahead and why don't we go into that topic real quick regarding regarding Knuckles and the race that he is, an echidna.
yes.
Now, even as early as like the Japanese manual for Sonic 1 and Sonic 2, they always alluded to an ancient civilization that were the people behind the true power of the Chaos Emeralds. And Sonic 3 and Knuckles, they more or less brought to light that ancient civilization that they've been alluding to all this time were the echidnas.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And and I guess this be okay. Hang on, I forgot because I gotta before I get on that tangent, I gotta ask Matt. Do you have any thoughts on Knuckles?
He used to be my favorite character in the entire franchise.
Do you have a
Well,
new
I-
favorite?
What was it? What changed it?
know. Just like growing up, I want to say.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I guess just... Oh, boy.
Yeah, okay, going with hype. Who's your favorite now?
Ah, shit. I know who, but it's like I can't think of the name at the moment. Fuck.
Cream?
Yes, Cream. Thank you.
I thought it was gonna be Silver or Blaze.
Fuck you. It's not Silver.
I thought it was gonna be Amy, honestly.
Amy's adorable. Don't get me wrong, but no.
When she's not being a creepy stalker.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
no.
fair enough.
To be fair, let's be fair. Boom Amy is the best.
Oh yeah, no, Boom Amy's
Yeah, I
fun
love
there.
Boom Amy.
And I guess speaking of that, I don't mind Boom Knuckles' characterization either.
Oh yeah, no, here's the thing. I just consider the Boom's characters nowhere near their original counterparts. They're just
Nah.
Well, I mean, they do carry elements of the original characters. It's just that they, considering it's an alternate universe, they kind of have a little more civil liberties with how they portray them. Like, it's here where I don't really mind that they actually treat Knuckles as a full-on idiot.
By the way, I am angry
Right,
at
right,
you,
because
Jordy,
it's
right now.
no consequences on the major plots. What's up?
Wait,
Wait,
why
angry
are you
at
angry
you
with me?
Because fucking the thing you posted, Mr. Blue Sky, is now stuck in my head. I hate you for it.
With
Wait,
Silver.
Sorry.
She posted a picture of Silver and Blue, and it had mentioned.
Oh, that.
Anywho,
It was Silver and Blaze. It looked cute.
but yeah, no,
cute,
but
that's
yeah, no. So back to what James was talking about with the echidnas, the ancient race that watched after the emeralds or whatever, and then Adventure definitely opens on that plot a lot more.
Jeez,
Yeah.
I've been getting this minigame a lot. Like, I figured I'd get the one with the electric balls by now.
Remember
Actually,
Sonic 1?
Wait, do you? Just
well, I guess-
you remember Sonic 1? Because
Well,
we do.
how about you, Jordan? Do you have any opinions on good old Mr. Enchilada?
He's okay, in my opinion. I mean, he's not my favorite. And for the longest time, I didn't like Boom Knuckles, but then I got used to him and found him actually pretty funny. So, yeah.
He has its moments.
Boom Knuckles is Boom Knuckles is a thing where it's like, I think when he works, he's one of the funniest characters in the series, but I do think there are some points where it starts, where the dumbness does start to be a little
He becomes
overstated.
insufferable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, but that can be the same with the number of characters who exist to be comic relief dumb.
But to also be fair, he also has some of the
Tails?
funniest lines in the entire
when-
show. Like the
Oh, I know, that's why I was bringing up.
Here we go.
Oh,
Uh,
what the heck? Oh, it's
Whoa.
these guys from 2.
Yep.
by the way, sorry.
Keep climbing.
By the way, sorry. I do want to reference like at least one line I love is the
Nice.
wait, let me see.
Oh. Whoop.
Oh wait, I can't read.
Give me
Give me
that.
that.
I love that part. Or like
There
the
was-
part where he jumps out of a cake and then like there's just awkward silence for like a few seconds and then
This
he's
is
like,
awkward, isn't it?
Yep.
yep.
These
Is
things
that
are-
one? Go ahead.
Well, I guess, actually, you know what? I want you to talk. What are your thoughts on Mr. Echidna Boy, Logan?
Oh, I was just that again. Yeah, when I first met him, I thought he was a twerp. I thought he was dumb. I remember one of my first earliest opinions that I borrowed from somebody else because that's what I do. No, okay, no, but well, I remember one of my first. I remember one of my first like one of the first big things I one of the first big things I remember.
And
Oh,
thus
wow.
thus is the return of Single Cheek Logan.
One of the first one of the first things I remember learning about Knuckles was it was from a Sonic podcast, and they invited a bunch of Sonic fans to like just do like a nice little discussion with a couple of the like Sega of America people, and some guy like
Oh yeah,
chimed in saying,
did I forget to mention that with Sonic 3 and Knuckles, Sonic gets this cool little Insta Shield?
Yep.
That's cool.
yeah, it was like the closest thing to a kind of homing attack we had at the time.
Sort of. Like, basically, its primary function is that you can use it as one of two things. It briefly disables Sonic's hitbox, and it also deflects smaller bullets.
Where the hell are we?
Tails?
Oh, thank you, Tails.
Thanks, Tails!
Oh, so this is
And
unique.
for the sake of this,
Dude,
Go ahead.
I remember finding that little sound effect funny whenever Eggman just passes by, and then he's gotta like, oh, hold on, let me try that again.
Kind of. But yeah, you were saying like unique to this. If you have Tails in your party, this will happen.
Ow!
you know, it's a good thing that Tails flying here doesn't It's a good thing that Tails flying here doesn't have the same limitations as when he regularly flies.
And there,
Right, that was what I was gonna bring up. The fact that, Tails has infinite flight for the sake of this mini boss.
and thank goodness we saved the pod that had the flying animals in it.
Yeah. If there were any seals or turtles in there,
Oh, Carnival Night.
and it sounds a little different than what I remember.
Same.
Tails, did I forget to turn off the Walkman again?
You have a Walkman?
They both look at you like, I don't know. Okay, let's go. But yeah, no. Other than that, like, yeah, the guy was talking about this thing.
We'll get more to that once we get to that particular part.
Okay.
But
But-
anyway,
but-
That's in Act 2, right?
yes.
The way the guy described it was, he said, "Way I see it, Knuckle." This is, bear in mind, this is around the time of Sonic Adventure 1, Sonic Adventure 2, with as far as voice cast is concerned. And the way the guy described it was, the way I see it, the guy is strong as all get out, built like a brick house, has cool dreads, an awesome R&B soundtrack, and he sounds like a dork.
I mean,
Doesn't he always?
Yeah, he really does.
Well, that was just the guy they all thought was funny, but yeah, they were just talking about how despite all this like cool rougher than the rest of them, like rebel like demeanor, Knuckles is very much the Boy Scout. He's very much the Boy Scout of the Sonic universe.
Don't mess with me
Which, I
now.
mean,
When
which
in
to be
universe.
fair, considering his upbringing and eventual departure from his home, I honestly think I could totally see him being the type.
No,
Yeah,
I
the
get
fact
that.
that like he's away from his island home. There's no time to start acting like a total stranger. Maybe get a little more chummy with the outside world.
Yeah, I could see that. Yeah.
You know what I'm just imagining now?
Oh.
And
What?
for all I know, they might toy with this idea in the Sonic 2 movie. Like, when it comes to Knuckles, like, trying to socialize off of the island, he basically is just Drax.
I would like that, and yeah, I guess we could talk about that now also as well. Is that as this game introduces Knuckles, it as we mentioned, probably as you've already heard in Sonic CD or 2 or whatever, is that to finally have it cemented here is that the Sonic 2 movie, it seems like, is going to follow a plot that kind of is a hybrid of 2 and 3 Knuckles together.
Which I'm totally down with.
I mean, it makes sense.
Maybe even a bit of CD if they make a Metal Sonic somewhere.
That'd be cool.
Nice.
I would not be surprised if they tease him at least somewhere.
I think the plots between Sonic 2, 3, and CD, well, okay, maybe not so much CD, but Sonic 2 and 3 at the very least, are so similar to each other that they could very much mesh into one.
Right.
Yeah.
Eggman wants
Yeah.
shiny gems.
And he wants those shiny gems in order to make his very own Death Egg knockoff.
I figured he would
Yeah.
want him just to make his very own Sonic.
That could be that
too,
as
but
well.
The Sonic can power the Death Egg knockoff, which I was gonna say, the fact that you called it a Death Egg knockoff when the Death Egg itself was already a knockoff of it, but I get it was just a mistype.
Death Star.
I know, it's okay. Bowling.
And I will definitely
Bowling
say,
spin.
so far, I got some hope in the fact that Sonic 1 already did its homework and how it opened up with Sonic, like, as a child, with his magnificent running powers, somehow attracted the power-hungry Echidna tribe.
Yeah, with freaking Pachecomek or whatever, just up to his old.
Of all
tricks.
freaking characters, Pachacamak's in the movie before Knuckles.
Was that confirmed to be Pachecomek or just one of his?
Yeah, it
They
was.
did confirm his Pachecomek.
Who was leading the charge? Oh,
It's the one that shot
Yeah.
the one that shot the Era Longclaw. If you look closely, elements of his mask are very similar to like his face from Adventure 1.
I mean, I must say, he definitely looked very, limber in his prime.
Yeah.
And then by Sonic Adventure and onward, he suddenly developed Youngblood's disease.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Or he just always had his eyelids closed.
Yeah, I always thought that he just had young bloods. Like, it wasn't until I saw, like, the adaptation of Adventure in Sonic X where I'm like, oh my god, he has pupils.
Which makes me wonder why did he always keep his eyelids closed in those games? Like, was that just a graphical goof, or was that always intended?
I think they're.
My guess is that, like, they were...
I think their whole excuse is, oh, he's old. Give him the
I was
old
gonna say-
man closed eyes.
I was gonna say it's like, oh, he's just old. He's just like, bah, I don't understand the youth of today with their peace-loving ways.
And the U of the tubes.
Pachacamek would make a very terrible Cranky Kong impersonator.
Oh my god.
But he is a Cranky Kong. There exists a Cranky Kong in all of us, I think. But no.
You know what's funny is...
Go ahead.
since we were just talking about, like, I don't know if it brought it up in, like, just casual chat, but we were just talking about, like, parallels between Patchy, I'll just call him Patchy, parallels between Patchy and other fictional old guys.
Are you ready,
a friend of
kids?
mine, I only call him that because I don't know how you properly pronounce his whole name, but it's like, a friend of mine, Violet, for kicks, made like a series of sketches about what if Sonic characters were like various Batman characters, and he had Patchy be Ra's al Ghul and Tikal be Talia, particularly reenacting the scene from Arkham City where Ra's had Talia at knife point, and it's like, that is scarily accurate.
Oh, it's very.
It kind of is when you think about it.
Yeah.
Oh, the only difference is that in that instance, wouldn't Knuckles be the Batman?
Well, in her drawings, she never really had any character be Batman. In fact, she actually had Knuckles being Two-Face. Although I'm partly convinced that she only did that because Travis voiced both of them before.
That's fair. And I mean, to be fair, it is honestly fairly accurate how Pachacamac is to Ra's al Ghul, except Ra's al Ghul actually made a known name for himself. Whereas Pachacamac literally got wasted by a water monster, literally.
Well, that's Sonic pushing against.
Did they really just do an invisible wall on us?
Yes.
Also, what he just shut off the power.
Yep.
Yeah, for whatever reason. I don't know why. It's a cool effect. I'll give it that.
And that's Welcome to Act 2. Bye, Tails. Welcome to Act 2, everybody. Welcome to Act 2, Tails.
Welcome to Act 2 of Casino Night Zone, of Carnival Night Zone. Apparently the most infamous act in the game.
Infamous because of one thing, conveyance, which Sonic usually is really good at, except for one gimmick that James is going to approach soon enough.
Well, we already got a brief hint of it earlier, but it's here where they're actually going to put that into practice for one bit of level design.
Oh, frickin' heck.
There you go.
These things, the carnival drums.
Not
some
these,
of them,
but
some of them move
sorry.
like on a cycle. This guy here.
By the way, I do appreciate, in some ways, I'm sure Tails appreciates Sonic being a literal nightlight in this darkened carnival.
That actually
I
would be
don't
a
like
neat
the dark.
detail. Yeah, I know. Though that is still, and I do still love that cute detail in Sonic Mania, where when the thunder strikes, Tails is the only one who jumps at it.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't like
Boop, boop, boop.
lightning.
I forget, when did that happen again?
So,
Oh, that's right. That's right. During the interest cinematic that plays before Titanic Monarch,
Right, when it
which was
reveals.
added for Plus, by the way.
yeah, so it's revealed. Oh, that's right, because they were like making transitions. Yeah, so they reveal that, and yeah, if you, no matter who you have, if Tails is in your party, he's the only one who.
Oops.
Tails is the only one who will go "Ah," when the lightning strikes.
Even complete with the whole.
Again. Oh, that's right, because
Yeah, no,
hit
I-
a checkpoint, right?
This would have made some amount of sense if there was some sort of a little
Door.
force field that
Yeah.
a force field right there, and when Knuckle turns off the power, so does the force field, and it's like, okay, now get him.
What a help.
Maybe Sonic's counting on him having an irrational fear of mines, which Knuckles probably would.
I could totally see it.
Knuckles would have an irrational fear of everything.
Silly.
Which kind of
Yeah.
contradicts him being like a big, burly, strong man, but okay.
Yeah, no, and okay, you know what? I also just now thought of another thing we have to bring up now.
Ooh.
Was that?
All right, let's hear it.
Knuckles, for me, apart from Sonic... Okay, so let's talk about other Knuckles' animated, like, interpretations. So first off, there was Knuckles in the OVA, where they gave him a cowboy hat.
Oh yeah, no, that basic cowboy hat, which they sort of brought back with Dash.
And
Yes.
also reference in the Sonic movie of all things.
Wait.
Yeah, but it was
Oh,
part
right.
of Sonic's disguise, wasn't it?
Oh, I didn't know that was
no, it
reference to
wasn't
that. I thought
his-
he just is...
He has
Go
the
ahead.
big red cowboy hat in, like, as one of his items in his cave.
Oh, I didn't
Oh,
know that was a
okay.
reference to Knuckles. I thought it was just like, hey, I have a party hat from a carnival store.
And
yeah,
now
but
just like
it looks very simple. You know what? Never mind.
no,
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 it's
you're fine.
fine.
I still get what you're saying.
If in Sonic 2, if they actually did like some silly amount of homework, and in Sonic 2, if they're all disguising and Knuckles dresses up as a cowboy, then I will be like, ah.
Or just like again, Drax parallel. Knuckles sees that hat in Sonic's room and goes, "I like your hat. I'm gonna take it."
By the way, I know I'm incredibly late bringing this up, but for those wondering why I'm not doing this via the Sonic Origins collection, it's not coming out until 2022, and I'm like, I don't want to wait that long.
It's his
Yeah.
30th anniversary now.
Yeah, we have a
Exactly.
deadline, people.
But I guess we can talk about. Actually, sorry. Okay, sorry. Getting off topic is that yeah. So Sonic OVA, he's fine. Sonic Underground Knuckles.
No.
That one was weird.
That was weird.
I mean, the character himself is mostly harmless from what I remember. It's just that I remember he also had a pet dinosaur.
That and also
That
his
villain-
voice just didn't fit.
It was a little whiny.
I was gonna say that, and also, I'm sure this is.
Oh,
this is
here it is, Logan.
Yeah, this is it. So how does this control, James?
Up and down, up and down,
Which-
and all around.
Which given Sonic's history.
Oh yeah, don't go too high, otherwise that will crush you.
But yeah, just with that there, with most not saying that Sonic fans weren't aware, but that was a big gate for a lot of young Sonic fans, considering up to this point, the extent of our movement was left and right, and the game
Like-
doesn't tell you up or down.
But
No.
yeah, just
It wasn't
But just talk-
didn't it actually get to a point where they actually had to update the manual just to explain how to do that part?
I'm not entirely sure. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they did. Like in future re-releases.
Bye, Tails.
But-
But yeah, back to you then.
Oh yeah, up there would be another special stage ring if you want it.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Yeah, back to you, Hype, then with Knuckles.
But I was just about to say, yeah, the underground Sonic, Gems is right, he had a dinosaur, which I'm sure was completely coincidental. He looks almost dead on like the Bio Lizard.
Yeah,
He does!
honestly,
And
you gotta wonder, is that a reference on Sonic Team's part then?
But yeah, like aside
I
from
doubt
that,
it because this was before Sonic Adventure 2. In fact, Sonic Underground I think came out the exact same year Adventure came to the States.
I think so.
Which makes sense, yeah.
But yeah, just anything Sonic Underground. No, thank you. Now as for X, I remember him being like fairly alright in X. That definitely was where a lot of the more like where most people definitely associate Knuckles with being more of a meathead, or at least that's where a lot of it started anyway.
Yeah.
Hey, Knuckles.
oh hey, dude, really?
Do 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 do.
What did that
Hi,
even
Knuckles.
do?
Oop.
Oh. I thought I would love if, like, as a reference to something, like one of those traps accidentally trips him up instead. Just boom.
Go get it, Tails.
What you gonna do
Never
now,
mind.
Sonic?
Wait, damn it. What are we supposed to do?
What? Look at your ring. There you go. Because I was about to
this.
say, look at your ring counter. Oh, that's right. He had the emeralds. I forgot about that.
Now, what you're supposed to do is wait for him to finish his attack, and then wait for him to drop to pick his ball back up.
Oh, and
Yeah.
that's when you can attack it. Gotcha. But we can do this. Nice. Okay. What were we talking about? We were talking about the Sonic movie. We were talking about...
We were talking about various incarnations of Knuckles, which I just remembered. I don't think I ever gave my thoughts on Knucklehead.
Yeah, go
Well,
for
then,
that.
yeah, why don't we... as we go into our next zone of the game, which I do apologize to those that expected me to bring out that particular... But anyway, why don't you tell us your thoughts about Knuckles? All Tails passes.
Tails?
Where do I go?